This show is brought to you by JBS Farms soaps. This time I don't have soap to show you because I've sold a lot of it, and so my Etsy store is just where I want it for the new year because nothing's going to sell here for a couple of months. But I made roller balls for me. And if anybody wants, I can make for them too. The first one I made is Sands of Morocco, and it reminds me of the hot sands blowing across the Moroccan desert, like I've been there. I do have a Moroccan saddle and bridle, but anyway, this is just a nice fall winter scent that I'm going to make soap out of and all kinds of things. Maybe even a bath bomb. I might do that with all of these. Let's see, the next one I made is Vanilla Rock and Roll, and it's a lot of vanilla. It is wonderful. It's a gourmand type, and it's a dupe from Lush's American Cream, which I only just found out. So I'm going to change the name because I don't really like Vanilla Rock and Roll, but it does describe how it's vanilla and it's a fun twist to it. The next one I made is called Egyptian Dragon. I keep holding up the light. Is Egyptian Dragon, and I haven't made anything besides this out of it, but it is an amazing scent. Another fall winter one, and even, but it's got a little bit of fruit going on in it, so it would work in the summer in those rainstorms and stuff you get. Loving Egyptian Dragon. The next one I made, I am copying Decay from Guerlain, and it has that Guerlain signature from the original scents. I like it better, but I'm gonna make some Tsuko too. I can't pronounce it. I'm guessing. But anyway, it has that exotic 1900 scent. This was Decay was actually invented in 1889, and I'm still blown away by the original scents that those perfumers came up with back then. Shalimar, as we know, is so different from anything that comes out now, and now it seems like the perfumers are coming out with Shalimar Initial, and there's another one, a Vanilla Shalimar, or something. Maybe that was the initial, but anyway, it's like we just keep building on the old ones, and we need to come up with some new, fresh perfumes that, well, they're all fresh now. I mean, everybody copies everybody, right? Let me show you some of the things I got for Christmas. I'm going to put that book there. Did I put it there? No, I didn't. Okay. So I got, with a Christmas order, because John gave it to me for Christmas, samples of fragrances, and this is Golden Embargo, if I can open it. And it was neat. The company gave me enough that I could actually make a little something out of it. And as it says, Golden Embargo, anyway, I was thinking that it had a different name. The Golden Embargo has a lot of amber in it, and it is luscious. I will be ordering from them on this one and the next one too, because they are incredible. So that's the Golden Embargo. This one is Sexy Beast, and it is a very expensive fragrance oil, and I'm gonna buy it because it is amazing. I don't have anything like it. It is unisex. It's going to be super sexy on men and women. It's just one of those it's going to be a classic, I tell you. I think it's this company exclusive, so you can get it at JBS Farms eventually. Then I got a bunch of Micas, which are minerals that are colored, and I'm just going to read you the names, and I'm not even going to take them out of these bags. If they explode, there's powder everywhere. So I'm just going to read them to you, and hopefully you can see through the plastic. This one is the Maniacal Pea. I hold it to the light because I think it's the lens. This one is Lauren Green. I got a bunch of greens because I use a lot of green. This one is Lounge Lizard. It's a little more olive. So this is Indigo Girls. It's kind of a purpley blue. This is You're Turning Violet, so it's a violet color. This is Grape Knee High, and they're kind of similar. This one's got more red in it. This is Pot of Gold, and this is Sister Golden Hair Surprise. So this one's a darker gold, and this is a yellower gold. This is Silver Fin Blue, which I can't wait to use with like the tropical scents. This is Hot Man on a Tin Roof, and I bet you it would make a great eyeshadow. It's kind of a, it's a sparkly, deep brown, darker than mulch. This is Metallica, and they sent me a sample of Metallica too, so I got a bunch of Metallica, which is kind of a red-brown. This is Twilight, so it's kind of a blue, not much purple to it, but a blue. Then I got one outside. I got Emerald Forest. Let's see if I can find the other green one to compare it to. This one is Galactic Moss, and it's more of a blue-green. So, boy, they're similar. I wish that I'd ordered probably one of them as a sample, and I didn't get celery. I can't believe I forgot that one. So I'll have to get it in the next order, maybe when I get Sexy Beast. This is Lemon Cupcake. This is Summer Bronze with Satin Penny, and then you put it with that brown Metallica. That's going to be pretty. Or Man on a Hot Tin Roof. This is 3 Olive Martini, a really nice olivey light green. This is Goldfinger. So I can play with lots of golds and yellows and browns. Oh, it makes a beautiful loaf of soap. Orange Crush, that'll be pretty with those colors too. And Voodoo. So that's going to be fun. What else was I going to show you? Oh, my soap mold. For Christmas, my husband got me from Asia some expensive soap molds. The first one I'm going to show you is a rosebud loaf. And as you can see, there's going to be a zillion little rosebuds in there, and I guess I'm going to cut them on the diagonal, or I don't know yet, but I want to make something with it. It is to die for. And the other one that he gave me is a cavity mold, because they come out in the individual cavities of soaps. A wave mold, they call it a wave mold, but it's swirls, and I can swirl colors in it, and this and that, and oh, I keep them in plastic because they'll attract dust, and I want to keep them very clean. The other thing I was going to talk about is I just got a new book from my daughter, and she left a note that she wants it back if all possible. This one is, the author is Craig Childs, who also wrote The Animal Dialogues. Haven't read that. This one's Finders Keepers, A Tale of Archaeological Plunder and Obsession. And let me tell you, this morning I started reading the first couple pages. Well, let me read you the opening. I don't know, it's not prologue, but you know how sometimes they have an opening quote. And I quote, "Events in time are not, boom, over. They have tentacles, and they wrap around, and they swish back and forth, and they sink and swim," by Amy Fusselman. 8 All True Unbelievable. I don't know what that is, but it was interesting. So then I started it, and I read the introduction. I don't even think I got to page 7. Hooked. Oh my gosh. It's written so you can just read. I mean, it's not, at least so far, you know, so complicated that you sit there and read it and fall asleep. I can't wait to get into it. So I'm very excited about Finders Keepers, and if Jessica wants to keep it, then I know it's a good one. Finders Keepers! No, she found it. There was something else, but I think it's going to take too long. UBC scientists may have found the key to wrinkle-free skin. That will be next installment. Brought to you by some other kind of soap. So quickly, let me show you what's on my face, because I've already filmed this once because I had bags under my eyes with the lighting, so I'm trying to, if I have a light right in my face, maybe I don't have bags under my eyes. I am going to go kind of backwards. I'm using stuff to make you guys want to use your old stuff and not keep buying new. I'm using my Ambient Light in Dim from Hourglass and its brush, and I just go like that. Oh, dang, here comes the sunshine, so we're going to go quickly. I'm using Cargo Tonga, which of course is discontinued now, but for blush, it's just a natural, you can see it's kind of brown, pink, I guess, but anyway, it's just a classic color. I used my Stila, what is this? Naturalize eyeshadow palette, and it's called something else in Canada. it came with an eye pencil called Damsel, so I used the Damsel on the lid, on the, you know, eyeliner line. I used, oh gosh, come on, where are the glasses? There went Damsel. I have to go save Damsel. I used Bear all over. Then I used Champagne on the lid because I thought, hey, when I use this, I love this color, Gilded Gold, but I just tear up. So I used the Champagne on my lid, and then I used, who's this guy? Sunset up here, the second one in, on the outer corner, and I used, who are you? Sandstone in the crease because I've got to get some matte going or else there's too much shimmer. And just for the heck of it, I've never used their black, and so I just took, what do they call it? Ebony. And I just took it on the outer corner and then took a dry pointy pencil and just kind of smudged out and then went underneath a little bit. So I really do like this palette, but these really glittery ones, they must migrate into my eyeball because then I just tear up. Then on my lips, because you know I'm using up my Urban Decay Rush, and I'm down that far now, and it's a very natural color. It feels really good on. I just hate their packaging, which they've now changed. And I finished Nymphette, Max Nymphette, and now I'm onto their little Vi, and it's, what kind of a gloss is it? Luster Glass, and it has the little brush, which I don't like because they just kind of flop around. But anyway, so the Luster Glass. I don't have it here. Anyway, it's kind of shiny, but I don't care to shine my lips. Oh, good. There's the phone. Then I decided on, oh, there's no mirror, but there is in the Hourglass. Oh, I wish that wouldn't right now. I pulled out my really red because I do like more color for the videos. So here we go. It's Jessica. I'm going to have to call her back because I'm going to finish this video. She is hilarious. But, so there's the really red. And it gives more color. But I want to go call her back. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.